Why Francesco Bagnaia feels pessimistic about facing Marc Marquez in MotoGP 2025. Francesco Bagnaia has expressed concerns about his ability to compete with his new teammate, Marc Marquez, in the upcoming 25 MotoGP season. The reigning world champion admitted that Marquez appears far more prepared for the challenge ahead, following an impressive performance during preseason testing. Marquez shines in preseason testing. Marquez, who recently joined Ducati's factory team, made a strong statement during the preseason tests. The 8-time world champion dominated the final 2 days of testing at the Buriram International Circuit in Thailand, held on February 12-13, 2025. His speed and consistency signaled that he is ready to fight for the championship in his debut season with Ducati. The timing of Marquez's performance is particularly significant, as the opening round of the 2025 MotoGP season will also take place at Buriram. The Thai Grand Prix is scheduled for February 28th, March 2nd, making the test results an early indication of potential frontrunners. Bagnaia's struggles. While Marquez excelled, Bagnaia had a far less encouraging preseason experience. The Italian rider struggled to adapt to his bike throughout the 5 days of testing. He only managed to break into the top 5 on a single occasion, on February 7th at Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. This lackluster performance has left Bagnaia feeling uncertain about his competitive edge. Speaking to Paddock GP, he admitted that Marquez appears to be in a much better position than him at the moment. Right now, Marc seems more prepared because he has had the opportunity to work effectively. He feels comfortable with the bike, whereas I am not in the same situation, Bagnaia explained. A different approach. Despite acknowledging Marquez's impressive speed, Bagnaia insisted that his focus during testing was different. The 28-year-old emphasized that his approach was centered on long-term performance, rather than setting the fastest lap times. Marc set some very impressive lap times, fast and highly competitive. When I stopped and then restarted, I could match that level. But that's not the best way to evaluate our actual performance, Bagnaia said. Instead of chasing outright speed, Bagnaia focused on completing as many laps as possible on used tires to assess endurance and consistency. He believes this data will be crucial once the season begins. My priority was to do as many laps as possible on worn tires, and if you look at the total number of laps I completed, the results weren't bad. However, it's difficult to fully evaluate our pace and balance across the various sessions, he added. A psychological game or genuine concern? Bagnaia's statements raise an interesting question. Is his pessimism genuine? Or is he downplaying his own potential to relieve pressure ahead of the season? The reigning champion has proven his ability to rise to the occasion in the past, but with Marquez looking stronger than ever, Ducati may be heading toward an intense intra-team rivalry. The opening race in Buriram will serve as the first true test of their competitive standings. Whether Bagnaia's concerns are justified or simply a strategic move to shift expectations, all eyes will be on the Ducati duo when the lights go out on March 2nd.